Got to give credit to these guys. They shoveled the whole field so that this game could be played, and they used actual shovels, no snowblowers. Green River at Douglas in the first round of the playoffs. First quarter, Green River wearing the white. Here comes Zach Huber taking the long way around to get 5 yards, but it results in a touchdown, and the Wolves score first and lead 7-0. On the next possession, the Bearcat defense showed up. Bay Parks will bust up this play just as it was getting started. That's a reminder that this is the playoffs, and it's not going to be easy. And GR would return the favor. Blaine Christensen comes in on the linebacker blitz, and he'll put the sack on Austin Matthews. That would snuff out that scoring threat, and the score would stay at 7-0 after the first 12 minutes. Second quarter, this time it's Christensen taking the snaps for the visitors, and he's calling his own number. He'll put his head down and bust his way forward for a score from 7 yards away to double his team's point total. It's now 14-0. The home team needed to get their offense going sooner, or else they were going to be in trouble. Matthews is looking to go deep, and you can tell who he's looking for. Aiden Segala adjusts his route to make the catch, and he'll take it down to the 8-yard line. And last year's state runner-ups finally have something going. On the next play, Matthews with the fake. He got the camera for a moment, but we found him rolling out on the far side, throwing on the run. He's got Segala again in the end zone for a touchdown. PAT no good, so the score is now 14-6. Just before the half, GR would drive and get close enough to call on Tanner Trumbull for a 29-yard field goal. The sophomore gets the ball away, and it is up and good for 3, and that would make it a 17-6 contest going into the locker room. Third quarter, Douglas would fumble the second half kickoff. Green River would recover, and Huber's going to take care of things himself on the QB draw. He'll spin through the line, get a few blocks, and find the path to the promised land for a 26-yard score. The senior has his team looking pretty good with a 24-6 advantage. But this game was not over, not by a long shot. Matthews will roll out, and he's looking for his favorite target. That would be Segala, and the two would hook up again for a 15-yard pickup down to the 2-yard line, and the boys in blue are knocking on the door. About 2 plays later, Matthews will finish the job and let himself in from 1 yard out. The Bearcats, though, were having trouble on their conversions, so they still trail 24-12. The home team would get the ball back and put together another drive. Matthews has someone else in mind this time. That would be Chance Miller on the near sideline. It took a couple of guys to finally bring him down, but not before he picked up 40 yards down to the 2, and Douglas had the momentum going, even though they were still down 24-12 going into the final 12 minutes. Fourth quarter, on the first play, Matthews again needs 6 yards, and he's aiming for Miller in the near corner. Touchdown right in front of the camera. That's the way we like it. And the boys in blue were right back in this game, trailing 24-19, and there was plenty of time remaining. Later, the Wolves were trying to keep things under control, and they were trespassing in enemy territory. Huber is scrambling, and Justin Lehman's going to drag him down for a sack. That would cause the drive to stall, and the opposition would have to punt the ball away. One little problem. The home team had other ideas. Not sure who it was, but someone was able to get around on the far side for the boys in blue and block the kick. We got a loose ball, and ended up being Kalen Chamberlain, who ended up getting the recovery right at midfield. I told you this game was not over, and everything is clicking for the Bearcats. It took a couple of plays and some patience, but the effort would pay off. Matthews throwing again, and he wants Segala. He's open at about the 20, but then he'll change course and run away from the sideline, and he's got a path into the end zone for a 35-yard catch and run. After trailing 24-6, Douglas has stormed back and now lead 25-24. Moving ahead, both teams would trade possessions. Green River's back on the attack. Huber's taking the high road. Christensen with a great leap to snatch the ball in midair ahead of the defender. An 8-yard touchdown with 1:09 to go, and that would be the backbreaker. After getting drilled in their last 2 games, the Wolves needed something like this. They move on to the semifinals and end Douglas's season, winning 32-25.